3p square. So we can put this value into the formula, that is elasticity of demand P upon Q into minus 3p square. So your elasticity of demand will be minus 3p square upon, what is your Q? Q is your 108 minus PQ. Okay, so this is your expression elasticity of demand, which we have expressed as a function of price. Is it clear? The second question, at what price level P is market demand unit elastic? So how will find out? You will set elasticity equals to 1, and already we have defined the elasticity, so we'll just plug in the values over here, that is 3p square upon the p into 3pq. Okay, sorry, 3 not 3p square, because p is another term is here, right? 3pq upon 108 minus pq is equals to 1. So 3pq equals to 108 minus pq, which will be equals to 4pq equals to 108, and pq will be 27 and p will be 3. Okay, is it clear, Vansita? Is there any difficulty?
Yes.
Is there any difficulty? Okay, now at if p equals to 2, question is, what is the price elasticity of demand is it elastic or unit elastic or inelastic? So it will be, if p equals to 2, then it will lead to elasticity will be minus 3 to q upon 108 minus 2q, that is nothing but 24 upon 100, that is 0.24. So as it is less than 1, so it will be inelastic. I hope it is clear to you. Now we'll bring tax into this. First we'll do equilibrium analysis. Equilibrium analysis. For example, you are having demand function is equals to 20 minus 1 upon 4p, and market supply function is given as s of p minus 10. So you have to solve for the no tax equilibrium price and quantity, that is P star and Q star. So how you will find out? You just equate demand equal to supply, that is nothing but 20 minus 1 by 4p equals to p minus 10, and that is nothing but 30 equals to 5 by 4p, and P star equals to 24, Q star equals to 14. So now you can find out what will be the equilibrium quantity we have find out, and what is the equilibrium price and quantity. So this is nothing but D24 and S24. It will be how much? We can equate over here. It will be 14. Is it clear, Vansita? Is there any difficulty?
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll bring the Ad Valorem tax, which we just learned today. Suppose in this case, the government government imposes an ad valorem tax, that is, let's say that it is given as T of 100%, and or in other words ad valorem tax rate is T equals to 1. So basically the government is effectively doubling the price. Okay, government is doubling the price. So you have to find the new equilibrium under the Ad Valorem tax. Okay. So and the Ad Valorem tax effect price, you can, what will be the Ad Valorem tax price? Will be 1 plus T, because your price has increased by T times. So it will be P plus T into P. So this is your tax component. So you have to find out what is the new equilibrium quantity, new equilibrium on the effective price faced by the suppliers. So now, and what is the size of the tax and how much the tax revenue is raised. So you can solve the first one. So now my first one is equilibrium quantity. What is the equilibrium quantity? Let's say that I have to solve. Then how I'll be solving? dps plus T into PS is equal to my supply function if T equals to 1. So D to PS will be SPS, because your price is 2 times now and because T is 1. So you can solve for the equilibrium quantity. So how much will be equilibrium quantity? Because already we know that from earlier case, uh, first we have to solve for the P and S. Okay, so do we know this? Okay, what information we are having? We are having, let's see, the other part to this problem, how we will be solving it is, so 20, are you having the demand function? What is the demand function we had? 20 minus 1 by 4 P, right? So you have to solve for this, right? So what you have to do is, how you can solve for the PS, how you will get the PS? PS is, it is 20 minus 1 by 4 2 PS is equal to PS minus 10, that is 20 minus half PS equals to PS minus 10. 30 will be equal to 3 by 2 PS. So my PS is equals to 20. Okay, and if you put into this, so as we know, we have to put SPS equals to a sub 20, that is 20 minus 10 will be 10, that is your equilibrium quantity. Okay, so I'll quickly solve this, then we can stop over here. So first is equilibrium quantity you got, second is price is 20, and your C is your what is the price fetched by the consumers. So consumer will fetch the price, that is PD equals to PS plus tax times PS price, that is equal to 2PS, that is 40. Then D is what will be the size of the tax? Size of the tax will be T into P, that will be, you will be able to calculate PT minus PS, that is 20, or then how much tax revenue is raised? R is equal to tax times quantity, it is nothing but TPS into 20 into 10 will be 200. So this is the revenue which is raised. Now what will be the change in the consumer surplus? How you will find out? We'll quickly do it. Delta CS will be equal to CS2 minus CS1. So CS1, how you will find? It will be half 80 minus 24 into 14, that will be 392. CS2 will be half minus 80 minus 40 into 10, that is 200. So delta CS will be 200 minus 392, that is minus 192. So this is your change in consumer surplus. Similarly, you can find the change in producer surplus, that is PS2 minus PS1. So PS1 will be half 24 minus 10 into 14 equals to 98. PS2 will be half 20 minus 10 into 10 will be 50. So your change in producer surplus will be 50 minus 98 equals to minus 48. Is it clear? Now there are only two components which is left out. One is how to find the deadweight loss. So deadweight loss is nothing but half times tax into delta Q. So half 20 into 14 minus 10, that is 4040. 6 is share of tax burden, that is revenue. So consumers, for consumers, how much they will share is 40 minus 24 minus 10, that is 160. And for producers, it will be 24 minus 20 into 10. This will be into 10. That will be 40. So total tax revenue will be 200. And consumer, in this case, consumers bears greater share of tax revenue. That will be 160, which is greater than 40. Is it clear?
Yes, that's true.
I'll just draw the diagram how it will help to understand the diagram, because diagram is very important to understand. So we can draw the diagram, that is, this is P and this is Q, this is S and this is D. So now there are three ones over here. One is you have to, so these are the dot points, that is equilibrium quantity, and initial equilibrium quantity will be was 14, that is Q star. As a result of tax, you can see there are three regions over here. So this region is B, and this is C, and this is D. So you can see this was highest minimum price. So here we can see the P0 is 40, P star is 24, and PS producers is supply price which they will supply is 20. So basically what you are saying is you are leveling the two equilibrium uh, with tax and before tax, and your A is basically showing A is showing change in consumer surplus after tax. B is government revenue. Then C is deadweight loss. D is VS after tax. Okay, is it clear?